Here we are with the very last part of Chapter 2, Lesson 2. Just some extra vocab before we move on. Here we go. We have a section called Les distractions. Les distractions, I'll write it up here. Les distractions, and we are describing those as hobbies. Les distractions, distractions. Distraction is a feminine word in case you need it. All right. So here we go. We have sort of themes for our distraction. We have la musique, le sport, and le cinéma. Obviously, you guys can imagine these are not the only ones, but this is a pretty good smattering, and we'll just use those for now. So say this with me on your own. La musique, le jazz, la musique classique, le rap, le rock, la world music. If you don't know what world music is, this is a type of music that uses a lot of typical instruments from each culture, and it can be sort of like our equivalent of folksy music. If you were to have world music that was coming from France, you'd probably include some instruments like the accordion. If you were going to have something from Australia, you'd probably have the didgeridoo, something like that. Le sport. Here we go. Our next section, we have le basketball, which can be shortened to just being le basket. Le football américain. So you guys might be wondering, well, what's the difference? Le football américain is what we call football, with the sort of ball that's pointed at the either ends. And le football is soccer. Le football soccer can be shortened to just becoming le foot. Okay. Le jogging, le ski, le tennis. So there's a lot of cognates in there. Finally, our last one, we have le cinéma, les films d'amour. I'm going to say that again, les films d'amour. So you'll notice that the S is not being pronounced, and d'amour gets all kind of crunched up into one sound, d'amour, right? So it used to be DE plus amour. Because I have a vowel here, I'm going to take off my previous consonant and turn it into an apostrophe, d'amour. Les films d'amour. Amour is love, so this is love films or romantic films. Les films d'aventure. Once again, the same reason for the apostrophe. Les films d'aventure. Les films d'horreur. Les films d'horreur. The apostrophe here once again because that H is a vowel or treated like a vowel. Les films de science-fiction. Les films de science-fiction. Okay, our exercise in class for this is going to be pretty straightforward. We have just a single sentence. We talked about in the last lesson how il and elle are he and she, right? Il is for men or masculine people, and elle is for feminine people. So we've got il or elle, and then you're going to use the verb aimer. In this case, we're conjugating it for il or elle, so it will be said as M, like M&M. This is the same one when we used in our previous class for j'aime étudier, I like to study, right? So j'aime étudier le français, for example. Okay, it's that same thing, but here we're doing it for il or elle. Okay, so il or elle aime, and then you're just going to fill it in with whatever it is that they like. For example, here I'm going to erase this a little bit, if I can. If we look at the people that are above here, we have their name. So for example, Julien. Julien looks like he's reading something, and above him, he's thinking about basketball. Okay, so we can judge from that he likes basketball. So we could use, instead of Julien, I could say il aime, and then I'm going to add my article, le basketball. Okay, for Fatima, Looks like Fatima above is thinking about music. Looks like classical music. So I would say Fatima, she's a girl. So elle aime la musique classique. Okay? So in class, we're going to do that same thing. We're going to finish off the exercise for Rémi, Anne-Laure, Marc, Tu, Sophie, and Alal using il and elle. And then we'll also do another section where we do it for je. So normally we'd have je plus m, but because we have a vowel and a vowel together, we'll take off the e here and turn it into j'aime. And then you would add whatever it is that you like. Let's maybe put 3 together. For example, I might say j'aime la musique classique. And I am making a list so I can do comma. Sports, I would say le ski. And maybe for a film, I would say les films. Not really a huge fan of any of these, but I guess I'd have to go with les films d'amour. Okay? So in class, we'll do il and elle as well as j'aime. Okay?